Hey, Hebrew fans, this is Todd. I have some great news. Somebody today sent me a message, and I'm like, what? Snake Mountain is available? And got pretty excited. So the link's in the description if you guys want to pre-order a Snake Mountain on Amazon.com. And I'm pretty excited about this. I was like, hooray! My friend Eric is going to go crazy. He's been bugging me every single day for the past 2.5 years, probably saying, Snake Mountain, when they going to make it? When's it coming out? Well, Eric, good news if you're listening. Today. You're not going to get it today, but you can pre-order it today. Let's go ahead and take a look at some cool stuff. Hey, Jeff, thanks for joining us. Hey, Dorky Hippie 81, thanks for being here. And let's go ahead and take a look at Snake Mountain for Origins. Man, I'm so excited. I'm glad they fixed the color. That is huge to me. The color's been fixed. So let's take a look at this. Work. There we go. Ooh, So this thing is over 2 feet tall, because 2 feet is 24 inches, is 26.92. So it's about half the size of the Super 7 version. So you can actually put this inside the Super 7 version. 2 of them stacked up would be be the right height, or 4 altogether would be the right width and height probably. So now what's funny though is even though it's half the size of Super 7, that bridge is quite a lot longer than the Super 7 bridge. So it's kind of funny. Okay, so Samuel's got theirs already. Nice. Yes, Robert, this is very exciting. Hey Mike, thanks for joining us. So let's take a look here. Here's how it looks when it's closed. And let's look at some of these cool accessories. Now, unfortunately, the pictures are not very clear on Amazon as good as I can get, but we're getting the Skeletor throne. We're getting the little monsters, creatures that go inside the pit. And we're getting the bridge with the green with the green growth hanging down across the bridge. So cool. Now, remember, back in the 80s, the bridge and the little pieces on top that have the vines hanging on it were the same color. And now they have them 2 different colors. I'm pretty excited about this. And it's so cool. Skeletor's throne. How cool is that? Let's see. Glad they put fit pegs on the bridge and stairway. Yes. So cool. I'm not a huge fan of the pegs for the feet, but you know, if it works better so your figures aren't always falling. As you guys know, my figures are falling all the time. So there you go. So at least they can be posed and put in your display and not be falling. What's interesting is that little center part used to just be a hole. Now, originally when they first made the playset, that hole was made for a giant rock, but then they decided to change it to Snake Mountain instead of a jungle playset, and that hole was just open. But now they got stuff hanging down, and that's kind of cool. Whether it's supposed to be lava drips coming down, or whether it's supposed to be some kind of red blood ivy or vines coming down, it's probably your decision what you want it to be, but still really cool. Or some 70s kind of curtain that you push through. Let's see. Love the additional mountain top. Yes, the mountain top adds to it. That is so cool. That little extra piece on top of there. On the other side of this picture, we have a new weapons rack, which is cool. This weapons rack looks like a different style weapons rack we have from Grayskull, but yet this is still one that was used in real life. So it's kind of cool having a different style weapons rack. And we get a spider. We're going to go ahead and check out the Amazon site in a few minutes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now that cage is actually removable. It can be put underneath the pit where it falls, or off into the side under that ladder. And it looks like there's also a pitfall there as well. You can use that spider to prank someone. You could, Jeff. Oh, so cool. So here is the Snake Mountain. Now it looks like it's closed. And it is still pretty cool looking. I'm excited about it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next picture I have. Oh, there it is. Now it's going to jump past probably. So here it is, about size-wise to a human that's holding it. And you can see how big it is. And again, it's about 2 feet tall, a little over 2 feet. So there is our Snake Mountain. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the website here. And go to Amazon.com. Yeah, I'm sure it's bigger than the original. Now, I don't know how much bigger. I'm thinking that to the top's probably the same, but once you get past the top, it's probably actually bigger. Let me go and zoom this out a little bit. So here's the same. Here's the pictures I stole to put on my video we just saw, and here's the pre-order button. $80. It's coming out August 26th. Now, let's take a look at this. There's something in here that shocked me when I read it. I'm like, no, really? With two figures. With two figures. What two figures they're going to give us? Unfortunately, they don't say what we're getting. So it talks about us for 5.5 Origins figures. On its mouth. Knock it off the upper platform. Origins figures sold separately. The cage can move to the dungeon underneath the throne for safekeeping. To get through to the throne, figures must pass through the wolf head and into the intimidating spider to get out. Let's watch out for the acid pool on their way. Oh, it's a acid pool. There you go. So I'm just curious what those two extra figures are going to be. Wish there was more information on it. Let's see all the details. Oops. Uh-oh. Did they take the page down? No. Well, I'm not going to click anything else in case the page has been taken down since I bought mine. Burn, burn, burn. Yes, Jeff. Oh, that would stink if the link is dead. I tried to get this video up as quick as I could from when I first got it, and hopefully it's not all gone. That would really stink. A day late and $1 short. I'm going to hit refresh in a little bit. But let's first look at these pictures here. Okay, I'm going to hit refresh. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's still showing up. Let me find the link. If the two figures are the two little guys from the acid pit, that's kind of tricky because they're not really figures, they're just heads. If they're considering those the figures, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I mean, yes, technically they're figures, but not really. We got a head and we got a head and two hands. So, does a link work for anybody? Somebody else try clicking the link and let me know if it works for you. Jeff says, I have a great birthday present this year. Nice. Fallon says a two-figure. Oh, I already read that. Don't refresh. Open new tab. Okay. Let me copy this. Copy and paste it into a new tab and see what happens. Well, the link still works for me. Strange. Maybe it depends on what country you're in. Strange. Yeah, it must be region related then. How strange is that? Has the link worked for anybody? Frederick says it's not working for him either. Mike, if you're on, try clicking the link and see if it works. Oh, Matthew says the link works for him. Nice. Captain Paisley has ordered his. Excellent. Yes, I ordered mine about an hour ago. Very, very cool. Very cool. I'm really excited about it. I think the coolest thing about this is the cage being able to be moved from here to down here. I mean, you almost want to get two of them to have one cage here and one here, but that's kind of a little overkill. You guys already know I'm going to get more than one anyway, because I'm just that way. I'll probably be customizing one and keeping one the same. What I think is funny is how small this little thing coming down is, because in the past it used to be a microphone, and then in the Super 7 it was a big thing too. The computer's a little higher up too. It used to be lower based. And there's the spider right there. So cool. So cool. What's funny also was the original Snake Mountain had very little play value on the inside. Now, this floor should be bigger, I still think, or should lead to somewhere, at least have a little trail down here or something. Because who'd fight their way all the way to this floor and it ends just right there. It's just big enough for the trap and that's it. It needs a little more than just a trap, but you guys know I'll be making some floor that extends off of here that probably has some pillar holding it up, and then going to an upper floor that is actually more of a floor. And that's probably where I'll stick my throne, is on that upper floor that I create for it. That will be cool. Maybe the figures are the spider and the dragon on the pit. That would stink if the spider was considered one of the figures. If that's the case, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures. You got a dragon head, you got a guy with arms, you got a spider, you got a wolf head, and you got a snake. So I'm really hoping when they say includes 2 figures, they mean 2 actual figures that we have not seen yet. That would be really cool. That would be cool. Anyway, if you guys are watching this video, please share it. Let people know about the Snake Mountain right away. I'm sure the more they sell, the more cool things they're going to make us. So share it with lots of people and say, hey, the Snake Mountain's out. It's time. It's time. It is time. And we can all get this Demo Man and Goat Man. Hopefully it's not an army builder. If it's an army builder, if it's like those Skillycons, and you get one Skillycon and one, maybe Skeletor robot from Filmation, and that's the only way you can get them, I'm going to be really irritated, because I want to get a lot of Skillycons and I want to get a lot of those robots, because army builders should not be just a random toss-in. And it looks like the mouth is puppet controlled, like we've seen with the original Snake Mountain too. And of course we got the 2 chains hanging down, one for each hand for Man-at-Arms or Tila, whatever you want to put in there. Manny faces that you can capture 3 people in one. 3 in one. Yeah, when I tried to search for Snake Mountain, I couldn't find it. I was only able to find it because somebody sent me a link. And I was like, what? Really? It doesn't work without a link? Says the man. Hey, I only have 3 white sorcerers, okay? Not 4. That's funny. Buzz Off is always my damsel in distress. Nice. Yeah, for me it was always Mechaneck. Mechaneck was always the guy who was first captured and had to be saved by He-Man. It's always going to come with these 2 figures, or is this an Amazon exclusive bundle? That's an excellent question, Bad Guy 420. I guess we'll have to see. I'm guessing if they're going to include 2 figures, it's going to be everywhere. Again, they haven't even announced the 2 figures are yet. So, but we saw back in the day with 2000X, they had the special 4-figure pack that wasn't exclusive. I think it was the KB Toys or Amazon or somebody, and it was just 4 figures thrown into the box that had an extra girth to the box to have those figures in there. So that is really all that I got. Nice, Captain Paisley. I appreciate you letting us know that. Cool, cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and Darth Vader it out. Please share this video. And until next time, good journey, you guys.
If you found enjoyment, like,